Today, let's talk about how to create $1 million morning. That's what I want to do. How to create $1 million morning. So as we all know, when we get started with our day, that first part of the morning or that first part of the day, as soon as we wake up, hit our feet on the ground, not hit them, but put our feet on the ground, there is a process that goes on, whether you believe it or not, whether you know it or not. But there is a process that your mind is starting to get ready for the day. Some of us, when we wake up, we go directly to our phones. Some of us, when we wake up, we immediately go into worry or thinking about the things that we have to do throughout the day, what wasn't done, what problems we're dealing with, and it just immediately just hits us in the morning. And then some of us get up with total unhappiness that we even got to go to work, we even got to deal with this client, we have to do X, Y, and Z, and we just get really bombarded as soon as we wake up with all these different things. So I'm going to share with you some tools and tips that I do to help what I like to call my $1 million morning, to help my $1 million morning. Some people use the term miracle morning, which it is a miracle, honey. And there is a book called Miracle Morning that can help you step by step too. But I'm going to share with you some things that I learned, and I learned these tools to do in the morning. As soon as I get up, I learned this from other millionaires, okay? I learned this from people who are actual millionaires. I'm on my way to millionaire status, hey. But I learned this from people who are successful financially, who are successful and have a wonderful quality of life. They do these tips in the morning because the morning is the first part of your day. For those of you that believe in tithes and offering, honey, the morning is your tithe for your day. So whatever you feed yourself, whatever you dive yourself into, whatever you allow your mind to think upon, whatever you allow your mouth to say, it is going to affect your day, whether that's good or bad. So I'm going to show you some things that you could do every morning to get you started, just in case you haven't created your miracle morning or your $1 million morning. I'm going to share some things with you that will help you to get started in doing this routine. We want to be consistent in this, but creating a routine that is going to feed our minds, feed our souls, and direct our day in a positive way. So let's start with the first thing. The first thing is, y'all, you have to grab something inspirational. Whether it is a sermon, whether it is the Bible, whether it is a book. For those of you that don't like to pick up a book, flip the pages and read, then there's Audible for you. And I'm going to take it even a step further and share with you some things, some books that will be able to help you in different areas of your life that I've read that are really phenomenal, that are really impactful and really transformative. And I'm going to help you with this. So 2 books that I recommend are that will help you with your business mindset. For those of you that are entrepreneurs, even ministers, because ministers, you gotta do your part too. You gotta have your ministry is ministry, but if you're doing that and that's all you're doing, that's also your job. So we gotta set our minds, our business minds for success in order to create this $1 million morning, and in order to shift our day into something positive. So the 2 books that I recommend, and there are many out there, but I'm just gonna recommend a few because I can give you a whole list, but I'm only recommend a few of each category. So the book, the inspirational book, Bible, whatever, audio book, whatever, get these books, okay? Start reading, people. We need to start. If you don't like to read, you can hear the book. Listen to the book on Audible. So 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is an amazing book. I just started that, but what I like about it, it shows you how to create really good habits, okay? Really, really, really good habits, because I know sometimes we get into a rhythm of creating habits that ain't good for us. It don't do nothing for us, and it keeps us in a spiral, or it keeps us in a slump. Well, we need to learn how to create good habits. We need to learn how to break bad habits. Well, this book is really good. I'm like I said, I'm just starting to read it. I've heard amazing things from other people about it, but I've already noticed that it's starting to put my mind into a place where I am able to kind of break down how to create these habits, how to strategize my day, how to plan out my day, and how to break some bad habits and create new ones. That's a good one. Another one that is going to help your biz mindset is The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. And I'll have this stuff in all these things that I'm telling you about. I'll have it in the description at Christyl Benford on Facebook and in Instagram. I'll have it over there under the replay of this video. But The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks is really good because it talks about some of those things that stop us from moving to the next level and stop us from attaining or reaching the goals that we set for our business, our ministry, and for our lives. And there are some hidden blocks, and I always talk about the conscious and the subconscious. There are some hidden blocks out there that we don't realize, but it brings attention to it so that you make sure that you're paying attention to it to know if there's a problem so that you can fix the problem. But that's what The Big Leap is all about. And it's a really good book. You can get it on Audible as well, or if you're a page flipper, then you can get the actual book too. So now let's talk about some spiritual inspirational books that's going to help your spirit side. Anything by John C. Maxwell is amazing. Anything by Miles Monroe is amazing, whether that's a sermon or a book. His books are really good for those of you that are thinking on or want to think or want to learn and think on biblical principles, kingdom principles, universal principles and law. That Miles Monroe, he was tapping into something that he was way ahead of his time, but it's still relevant today because we're talking about spiritual things. Spiritual things do not change. Okay, only us on the natural realm changes. So anything by Miles Monroe, you can find his sermons or his books online still, and you can find his sermons all over YouTube. Okay, so just type him in and pick the title that's good for you where you are right now. And then, like I said, John C. Maxwell, he has really good books for leadership and for Christian leaders. I pick him sermons. Oh, I love him to life. Is Dr. Matthew Stevenson. He is amazing. For those of you that want to take your spirituality to the next level and you really want to be taught some word outside of this, outside of this baby teaching, no shade. Every pastor got that realm. But if you need something a little deeper or something a little more solid food on the spiritual side, Dr. Matthew Stevenson is amazing. Yes, he is. Okay, next topic for inspirational or spirit books that can help you with your $1 million morning. And I'm giving you, let me put this in there. I'm giving you these books because you can read a chapter or a page. Everybody reads differently. Everybody dissects differently. Everybody retains differently. So you can just read like a page or a chapter every morning, okay? Every morning, just to get your mind focused on strategic thinking, just to get your mind focused on things that are working for you, or that are going to work for you. That's all you have to do. I'm not saying read a whole book in the morning. No, I'm saying read at your level, but get the books and get the knowledge, okay? So now I'm going to move to the next level of different types of books that will help your $1 million morning. And that's things that are helping the mind. If you want to transform or reset your thinking, reset your mind, I'm going to tell you two people that are amazing. And I've read their books not once, but twice. And some of them I kind of go in and reference. But it's Catherine Ponder. Okay, Catherine Ponder. You can get any of her books. Her books are amazing. She even has the dynamic laws of prayer. She has the dynamic laws of prosperity. Her books are so amazing. I have both of them. And then also you can get any type of book by Joseph Murphy. You can even find him doing mindset, giving you mindset tools and knowledge and how to transform and change your mindset and elevate your mindset. You can find Joseph Murphy. He's actually doing video, or he's actually done videos that you can find on YouTube. Those are free, people. Those are free, except for the books. You got to buy the books. And now let's move to things that if you need to dive in, you need to get those finances straight. I'm going to tell you some books that are going to help you get your finances straight. Like I said, you're just reading a page or a chapter every morning, however fast you read, but you want to be able to retain it. Helping your finances. You want to get, now this book is amazing. I ain't gonna lie. Now he used a little potty mouth in his books, but I'm gonna tell you, he gets to the point and he just nails it. Try You're Broke Because You Want to Be. It's by Larry Winglet. Okay, You're Broke Because You Want to Be, and there's some more title after that. But it's a really good book. For those of you that are matter of fact, you don't like all the rigmarole and all the stories and stuff, you want to get right to the point, well, he's going to get you there, okay? He's going to get you there. So try that book. Also, for those of you on the spiritual side that want to get your business life or your finance life right, then you need to check out Dave Ramsey. Any book, okay? Any book. He even gives you spiritual and biblical principles to help you with your finances, so you can't think he's just talking off his dome. He's giving you kingdom principles and spiritual principles that are going to help you to get your finances in alignment. Yes, they're good. He has programs. I think it's called the Peace, something Peace, PEACE. I gotta remember. I have to go. I have it over there. But he has an actual system that you can go through. Me and my family are about to start it next week. I'm so excited. But yeah, I got it a while ago, but clearly I wasn't ready. Right. But nonetheless, we are going to start it next week. It's really good, but it's really detailed, and he has videos, he has books, and everything. Dave Ramsey also has things for you entrepreneurs. I have one over here. It's called EntreLeadership. Okay, EntreLeadership is an amazing book. It's over there. I want to have to reach because it's kind of far, but it's a really good book for you entrepreneurs that are also leaders. Well, if you're an entrepreneur, you have to be a leader. I mean, you just have to. And if you're a small business owner, you definitely are a leader because you're going to have employees and all that. But even ministers, it's a good book for you. But any book by Dave Ramsey is good because he's going to help you get your finances together. Me and my daughter, Madison, we even go through his book that's written by him and his daughter to help children, to help us to how we need to teach our children finances so that they have a healthy relationship with finances, and how they have how they teach you as a parent how to teach your children about finances and things that you can do with your kids. So me and Madison read that book every night before she go to bed. We kind of got slack here like the last couple of weeks because we've been going to bed kind of late, but she loves the book. I mean, she really loves it. She's like, Mommy, are you going to read that book by the man and his daughter? Right. She really loves that book, and it gives excellent, easy tips that you can incorporate to make sure that your children have a good relationship with finances as well. For those of you that like more of a story base, but you do want the practical knowledge, is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Now, I know that book has been out for a long time, but it is an excellent book showing you the different mindsets of broke people and wealthy people and some of the necessary steps we need to take to get out of the broke into the wealthy. Okay, so that's just a few. My next point, now that was all under inspirational things, inspirational books, audio books, and the Bible. And the Bible's always going to be top tier. So even if you got to read a proverb every day, if you are a spiritual minded person, if you call yourself faith-based, then the Bible, you need to have some scriptures in your day. I would recommend it in the morning because it just sets your day. Okay, so next. Now we're going to affirmations. I always say you need to have affirmations. If you envision yourself going further than where you are right now, which I hope you do, else you're going to be screwed. Okay. If you envision yourself moving forward, then you need to have some type of affirmation, or some people call it declarations. Declarations about where you see yourself being, not focusing on where you are now. We need to focus on where we want to go. The best way to do this is have affirmations. If you do not have morning affirmations, I recommend starting small. Just come up with 3 to 5 affirmations of where you want yourself to be. So if you see yourself making $250,000 by December 31st, that could be one of your affirmations. And don't talk as though you're hoping for it to come. When you write your affirmations, you want to make sure that you are talking like it's already done. Be like, I thank you that I earned $250,000 this year. Boom. Easy, right? I thank God that I am, you can say I am whatever you want to be, but I am a thought leader in my community. Boom. And just have 3 to 5 to start off. And it's something that when you get up in the morning, that's going to be first few things that you're going to read to remind yourself that you are bigger than where you are. Remind yourself that your goals are larger than what you see in the natural right now. Affirmations, the declarations are a must if you want to have a $1 million morning, okay? If you want to have a miracle morning, it is a must. Have those affirmations and declarations to remind you. For those of you that are word-based and you know the word backwards and forward, there's some of them favorite scriptures that you like to say. I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm the head and not the tail. All that, let that be a part of your affirmation that you're telling yourself every morning, because then it's going to get your mind in a position to start functioning on that good thing, and then it will direct your day. I'm telling you, it has worked for me tremendously, where I'm even seeing things starting to manifest on the business side, on the ministerial side, even in my family. So it works. I'm not just telling you just because I'm telling you. This is what millionaires do too. People, hello. This is what they do. So we have to learn from people that have already made and succeeded in the area that we're trying to get to. So 3 to 5 affirmations, if that's all. If you think you can come up with more, then come up with more. But this need to be a part of your morning routine that you read every single day. The next part of creating a $1 million morning or your miracle morning is prayer and meditation. Yes, we need to pray, hunty. We need to pray and meditate. Okay, so prayer helps your spirituality. Prayer helps to connect you with God. Prayer helps you to gain knowledge for the day. This is what prayer helps you do. Okay, I'm saying hi to these people. This is what prayer helps you to do. Now, meditate. Now, we want to meditate on what we read, like the word of God. You can meditate on the word. But meditation actually helps you to get a clear mindset, okay? And it helps to bring on, too, because this works for me in meditation. I know everybody's meditation might be different, but I'm telling you what I experienced. It also, when you are in a quiet place within yourself, when you are quiet and when you allow yourself to just be quiet for a moment and meditate on the word, meditate on good things, and just clear your mind, a lot of times this is the time when God can literally speak to you. This is when ideas come. This is when answers come. Meditation is important. It helps you to get your mind clear and get your mind focused for what lies ahead. And then a lot of times when you are quiet, you're off your device, you're not looking at TV, you're not yelling at the dog, you're not hollering at your kids, you're not telling your husband to go somewhere. When you're not doing all these things and you're not working and you're in a place of being quiet, then guess what? Things begin to transpire. Things begin to be revealed to you because now you're quiet enough and you're still enough to be able to hear whatever you need to hear to get you moving forward. Okay, so those are the two things that they work collectively. I would say what works for me is starting into prayer and then moving into meditation. That works for me. If you need to do it the other way around, then do however works for you. But it doesn't even have to be long. If you know that you can't sit long and you can only do 3 to 5 minutes, then use the apps that they have out there. They have Abide, which is a Christian app for meditation, and then they have Calm. I use Calm because I like the kind of nature sounds and the little meditation music. I like that. But even that, you can go on YouTube and find some music for free without using any type of app. Whatever gets your boat, even if it ain't no music at all, start with 3 to 5 minutes every morning if that's all you can sit with. If you have time and can sit with yourself for a little bit longer, then do as long as you can do, but don't overexert yourself. Don't think that you have to be like, meditation gurus where they can sit there for an hour and 35 minutes and just be sitting there quiet. If you can't do that, don't do that. Just start with 3 to 5 minutes. But I'm telling you, it will allow your mind to recharge, and it will allow you to get vision as well. So the last thing, and yes, I just started last week, and I've seen I've seen a little bit of change, but this is an ongoing process. The next one I want to talk about is, you got to put this in your morning, is exercise and movement. Now, the reason why I say movement, because sometimes when you say exercise to people, they be like, nope, not going to happen. I don't like the sweat. I don't like my muscles to hurt. I don't like this. I don't like that. Let me tell you something. Exercise is not just for losing weight, people. We got to get out of this ignorant mindset that exercising is just for losing weight. No, exercising is to be able to help your organs function better. Exercise is the best tool to clear your mind and to get your mind recharged and focused. I'm telling you, it's good for the brain. They did a scientific study. I'll never forget. I watched this documentary some years ago. It might still be on Netflix. Don't remember the name. Just Google it. But they did a scientific documentary, and they showed that they put Alzheimer's people on an exercise routine, exercising for 20 to 30 minutes a day, and they begin to see that there was a change in their memory, even cognitively. When they put them in that machine to see the brain waves and stuff, they saw that the brain was starting the brain waves were starting to reconnect and recharge. And then they saw, because Alzheimer's and dementia is deterioration of the brain, but then they saw that it was starting to starting to reverse, because they included exercise. And this was after a month of putting them on an exercise regimen. Even the people's memories start coming back. So listen, it is for your mind. If you value, that is the one thing God has given us that can't nobody take away, that we hope. People can drive you out of your mind. No, but that we, there's a one thing that God has given us that gives us a one-up on any other living thing on the earth, is our minds. Our minds can produce amazing things. We are co-creators, okay? God created us to be creators. And your mind allows you, listen to that thunder, your mind allows you to be able to create, be able to think, be able to function, and do the things that we need to do consciously. So exercise and movement is good for your mind. If you are not a person that is going to get a gym membership, that's fine. Go on a walk, even if it's at lunch. Go on a walk. The reason why I recommend it in the morning is because it does clear your mind. It opens up your mind, and you'll have energy too. Energy physically, where you will be able to get more things done in the day. So I'm going to recommend, look, at just 15 to 30 minutes a day. If you can only do 15 to 20, then that's fine. If you can only start with 10, then start with something, and I promise you, you keep it up, in just 2 weeks, you are going to notice a difference in your body. You are going to notice a difference you're going to notice a difference in your mind. You are going to notice a difference, and then you're going to begin to notice a difference in your body, okay? But exercise is for your organs to function good, and more importantly, for your mind. Here's what I would recommend. You could go on YouTube for free and do Walk at Home by Leslie Sansone. I hope I'm saying it right. Sansone. And like I said, I will have it I will have her YouTube name in the description. But Walk at Home by Leslie Sansone. Okay, I guess I'm saying it right. But she has 15-minute workouts, 13-minute workouts, 20-minute workouts. Her older videos even go up to 45 minutes. So let me tell you, you can do that. You think that's going to be a little bit of time? It is going to get that blood working. You're going to feel a little bit of perspiration, a sweat or whatever. You might feel a little bit of that, but I'm gonna tell you, you will feel so energetic, and that's free. I like to tell y'all some free stuff, because I know people don't like to invest in themselves. So I'm gonna see what you're gonna do with this free information that I'm giving you. So try her. There's other workout people that do workouts online too, that you can find for any area that you are in physically. Find it and just do that. Add that to your morning. So this is how to create a $1 million morning. Let's do a recap. Find you an inspirational book, whether you're reading it, just read a page or a chapter, whatever you can read. The Bible is necessary, especially for us believers. And if you don't want to read and flip through pages, then get it on Audible, or you can find books now on YouTube for free, the audio books on YouTube. So read. That's a part of your $1 million morning. Number 2, affirmations and declaration is a must as well. Prayer and meditation is a must. It helps clear your mind, connect you with the Creator, and then you'll be able to receive more creative ideas and strategies and different things like that. And then finally, number 4 is exercise and movement. Just get moving, even if it's walking, even if you go up the stairs 2 or 3 times, whatever works for you, just do it. This is your miracle morning. Overall, this can take you what? About 20 minutes of your morning? You do that when you get out of the bed, go to the bathroom, and you on your phone, and then jump in the shower. You can do that. And anything that you can listen to while you're in the shower. Come on, people. There's no reason that we can't be successful and prosperous in this day and time. There's no reason that we can't meet our goals. There is no reason. There are too many things available, too many tools available to us in this day and age, in the digital age, that we can get for free to help us live a better quality of life. So I hope this helped you all. I thank you for joining me, people.